Real estate company is bucking the economic downturn, with 2010 being its best growth year yet.
Build.com added a second building and about 100 jobs this year alone. Action News reporter Linda Watkins-Bennett shows us how cost-conscious homeowners are fueling its success.
It could be one of the North State's best-kept secrets when it comes to success stories. Build.com is the fastest-growing online retailer for home improvement on the web. Last year, company sales topped $200 million.
Bathroom remodel, kitchen remodel, we're one of the leading retailers in plumbing, door hardware, window coverings.
Chris Friedland founded Build.com 10 years ago as a Chico State graduate student. It was launched for his master's project and immediately took off. Now he employs nearly 300 people.
It's exciting to be able to have that Silicon Valley type startup here in Chico that's adding growth and creating value and creating opportunity and jobs here in Chico.
Friedland says the poor housing market actually helped business.
Consumers now are being very, very careful with their money, and they're looking online to better value. And they're finding us and still buying.
Most of the company's customers come from outside the area.
We like to think of ourselves as the Amazon of home improvement, but and given our recent successes, we're kind of on that course, so it's pretty exciting.
But Friedland also reminds us that even though it's online, when you buy from him, you are still buying local. In Chico, for Action News, I'm Linda Watkins-Bennett.
Friedland told Action News the company is poised to hire even more people if sales keep pace with the first part of the year.
An iconic Chico antique store that was severely damaged by fire has risen from the ashes. Action News reporter Britt Carlson has more from the newly remodeled 8th and Main Antique Store and how the owners were able to start over without any restitution from the man who set fire to the place.
We've lost most everything, and we depend on that income. I'm sorry.
From tears to new treasures, the Chico 8th and Main Antique Store has come a long way.
We survived. We survived the fire. We survived the economy, and I think we'll start moving forward and hopefully have a very good year.
The shop is ready to reopen in its newly refurbished building Wednesday and get its many antique dealers back to work.
I think most people are real energetic and wanting to start and wanting to get going again.
We're a family. A lot of us have been here a long time. And all the new people just fit in so well. It's just exciting. It's like coming home.
Coming home after a tragedy. The building went up in flames in June of last year. 22-year-old Evan Felver was convicted of setting fire to the store. Part of his sentence included $120,000 in restitution. Building renovation is being covered by the landlord's fire insurance, but that's it. Now all the antique dealers are having to use their own money to start over their businesses because no restitution has been paid.
We expect to get paid. That is to either be paid out of anything he has or may have or inherit, or also he would have to be having his wages garnished until everything's paid off.
But that may be a while. According to court documents, Felver was arrested again in July for violating his parole, although he was recently released. But the 8th and Main staff isn't focused on that. Instead, they're looking forward to a fresh start.
In its own way, it's been good because we're all pulling together.
In Chico, for Action News, I'm Britt Carlson.
The 8th and Main Antique Store will be open daily from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. starting tomorrow.
There's a new twist in the battle over the ice cream man in Redding. The owner of Jiffy's Ice Cream, who was cited earlier this month for driving his truck and playing music too loudly on a Sunday, now has a bike with sound equipment in order to get around the city's sound truck ordinance. That ordinance forbids ice cream and other trucks with sound systems from operating after 7 on weekends and entirely on Sundays. So now, instead of that ice cream truck playing music, it follows a musical bicycle.
We've been getting a lot of thumbs up and a lot of people coming up. They just want to talk about what we're doing. And the second day out, they're going, oh, so this is the sound. And that's the ice cream truck. I get it. That's great. And they just have a great time with it. And we've had crowds gathered.
The music playing bike is only used during, is not used during restricted hours and days. The owner says he will continue to ride his sound bike until the sound truck ordinance is changed.
An Action News update now on the new PG&E smart meter system many have complained about, and last week we introduced you to a Chico resident, James Moore, who said his energy bills skyrocketed after PG&E installed a smart meter at his place. Today, PG&E workers paid him a visit to see if the smart meter may have been faulty. Well, after a number of tests, the company found Moore's smart meter is working accurately, and his rising energy bills were caused by another issue.
And so we found out that Mr. Moore used to be on the CARE program, which is our low-income program, and the average rate for a CARE customer is less than 9 cents a kilowatt hour. He dropped off that program in May, about the same time it so happens when the new meter was installed.
The regular rate is 18 cents a kilowatt hour. PG&E is now helping Moore reapply for the CARE program and will retroactively credit $600 to his account. If you have concerns about your bill, call PG&E at this number, 866-743-0263.
Up next, a new exhibit at Turtle Bay in Redding gives you the chance to get lost and have fun doing it.
Heading out on a high-tech treasure hunt. I'm Elizabeth Gagne, and I'll have more on geocaching and how you can get started.
We'll take a look at our forecast and talk about hotter temperatures headed our way as quickly as tomorrow. NBC 24 Action News returns.